Here we go. Shutdown panic. Tick-tock, 2 days left to go. Now, I thought we'd kind of resolved this already, where all the Republicans came out and said, oh, yeah, debt ceiling. We can't mess with that, man. No question. No, we'll definitely raise the debt ceiling. And then it's Tuesday night, and we have to act by Thursday. All of a sudden, we have not raised the debt ceiling. And the House Republicans are now, believe it or not, threatening to vote on a bill that the Senate has not approved and run out of town. Latest story out of Politico. That would be, in essence, dropping the mic and go, yeah, this is our version of the bill. Sorry, gone. That's insanity. The Senate has said over and over again that they're not going to take your version of the bill, but these guys cannot cope with reality. So when the Senate actually reached an agreement, and they did, this was the good news. We thought this is what was going to resolve it. Senate Democrats and Republicans came to an agreement, and they laid out basically a clean resolution to open the government back up, lift the debt ceiling, and then they trade a couple of favors in Obamacare. Democrats get something for the unions, Republicans get something that they wanted. Not a big deal, but hey, look, that's it. The Republicans lost, it's over, right? The House Republicans look at it and go, outrageous. Well, we didn't get what we wanted. Yeah, of course you didn't get what you wanted. 3/4 of the country hates your guts. Why would you get something that you wanted? You don't get a prize for that, you schmucks. So here we go. Here's Tim Hulskamp, who apparently did not get it, Republican of Kansas. We've got a name for it in the House, referring to the Senate compromise. It's called the Senate Surrender Caucus. Okay, great. You don't surrender, so you're not going to lift the debt ceiling, and the economy's going to crater. Right now, the Chinese, okay, I understand they might have a couple of different conflicting reasons for doing it, but they're saying that we have to begin to de-Americanize the world economy, okay? Now, understand, though, they have over $1 trillion of our debt, so they're pretty relevant players here. But put them aside. Britain is saying, okay, we have to make emergency preparations to get out of the Treasury. The U.S. Treasury, what was before the safest thing that you could possibly buy in the world, now even Britain, our close allies, are saying, not so much anymore. But Hulskamp doesn't get it through his thick head. He says, anybody who would vote for that in the House as a Republican would virtually guarantee a primary challenger. Dude, you're not getting it. You're all going to lose. 3/4 of the country hates you. I know it's gerrymandered, and I know you think your district's really safe. But right now, if the current polls are correct, forget winning back the Senate, which is what you wanted to do. You're going to lose the House. You've already got 17 seats that are in jeopardy. You know how many seats the Democrats need? 17. And every day it gets worse for you guys. But in their alternate reality, they're living the good life. We got these guys on the run. And then here's Senate Majority Leader Reid. He's saying, look, this Boehner nonsense that he's talking about. He says, let's be clear. The House legislation will not pass the Senate. He said, I'm very disappointed in John Boehner, who has once again tried to preserve his role ahead of what's good for the country. So let's hear Boehner and see if he has recognized reality yet.
Our leadership team met with our members today, trying to find a way forward in a bipartisan way that would continue to provide fairness to the American people under Obamacare. There are a lot of opinions about what direction to go. There have been no decisions about what exactly we will do. But we're going to continue to work with our members on both sides of the aisle to try to make sure that there's no issue of default and to get our government reopened.
There's been no decision. Dude, worldwide economic collapse happens on Thursday. Hurry up and reach a decision. Don't drop the mic. Don't leave town. Don't get cute. The Senate Republicans have already agreed with the Senate Democrats. Take that proposal. But they don't get it. And by the way, if the White House says the president has said repeatedly that members of Congress don't get to demand ransom for fulfilling basic responsibilities to pass a budget and pay the nation's bills. We're not negotiating here, you schmucks. Still not getting it. Robert Costa from National Review reporting. Apparently the House Republicans are mad at the Senate Republicans. Quote, they're furious with the Senate Republicans for working with Democrats to craft what one leading Tea Party congressman calls a mushy piece of shit, which could also describe your brain. You lost. These guys still think they have all the chips. Listen, another House conservator warns if Boehner backs this, as is, he's in trouble. No, you're all in trouble. The guys who just didn't get the memo. Listen to this guy. A House conservative strategist. Oh, so you know this guy's brilliant. The most important question is what can pass the House? Everything else is subordinate to that. Wrong again, Bob. That is not the most important question. They still think that everybody is subordinate to the House. We will have our way. There's every poll in the country shows that 3/4 of the country thinks you're wrong. They don't like you. You're at a record low, historic record low in approval rating for Republicans. What the hell are you thinking? And even your Wall Street backers and some of your rich donors, even the Koch brothers organizations are like, lift the debt ceiling, press the panic button. These guys are like, I still think we got the leverage over here, guys. What do you think? I think you're already off the cliff. You don't even know you're off the cliff. You're going, no, I'm all right. I'm fine. Okay, here's a Senate Republican aide. Keep in mind, he says, he's trying to bring reality here. Keep in mind that the activists are still calling offices pushing for the full defund of Obamacare. The message has not been relayed to the grassroots that the defund option isn't going to happen no matter how long we hold our breath or how much we wish that it would happen. So he's saying these other House Republicans are still telling the grassroots, oh, we got him, man. Oh, we're almost going to defund Obamacare. That's off the table. That's gone. Now we're arguing over little petty stuff, and these guys still think they're going to win. Finally, Michael Burgess, Republican of Texas. He says, well, look, about the Senate deal. It's pretty hard to go home and say I shut the government down for 2 weeks to get a 2-year delay on medical devices tax. Well, you're right, Michael, because you're not going to be getting that. That's not even in the deal. You won't even get that. Well, you shut the government down and you were wrong. You don't get to say, well, like, hey, yeah, but what's my consolation prize? Your consolation prize is dick, okay? Your consolation prize is if you don't surrender immediately, you're going to lose your seat. There's no consolation prize. Finally, Burgess says, I would just tell you, in any case, this doesn't seem like what we went into this fight trying to get. I just seriously question what we're getting out of it. For Christ's sake, for the last time, you're not getting anything out of it. That's what happens when you lose.